Vitor'sFarewell. Well, this young man has left a hell of a legacy at SBS, and tonight we're paying tribute to him just over there, up in the pool bar at the Ivy Club. That's where we said farewell to him, and there was a huge crowd in attendance, and tonight everyone wanted to say their wishes. Wish him all the best for his time in London, and here's what a few people had to say. Vitor, from myself, it's been a privilege to work with you, and I hope you have a wonderful time in London. I can't wait to catch up with you soon, buddy. For God's sakes, get a new wardrobe. Peace, brother.
Vitor'sFarewell, well there's a question. I remember a man who loves to eat, loves to sleep, loves to look at his stats and hates to drink. Now you see, the hates to drink is a problem. My dad always told me, don't trust a man who doesn't like football. He loves football, but don't trust a man who doesn't like drinking. I do not trust Vitor'sFarewell.
What legacy does he leave to the company, SBS?
Well, look, the first time I probably got to know Vitor was when Argentina played Australia, and he was the only one to eyeball Lionel Messi because he was exactly the same height. He has been a great guy to work with, seriously. His development as a commentator, his passion for the game, his banter around the office, Driller, I reckon, will agree. He's a breath of fresh air.
I do agree, but my memories of him is very grumpy, bad attitude. He's got nothing positive to say. Apart from that, we all love him.
Guess what?
Surely.
His #1 sport is to smash the guy next to me. He loves it. I've never...
Vitor, my man. I remember your extraordinary ability to remember things that I will never even have known that I remembered. But when you tell me them, I will know that they existed. You know things that don't matter, like when Adidas invented the stripes that went like that instead of just where the fuck they went before that.
And what will you remember about Vitor'sFarewell and his contribution to football at SBS and his contribution to broadcasting in Australia?
One word, pronunciations. CFA. One word, pronunciations.
Tactics, formation, strategy, football manager?
That all came second. Football manager, I totally understand why he never came out to drink with us. Because he was playing football manager. The fact we were able to drag him away for his farewell drinks from his laptop amazes me.
Vitor fancies himself as a bit of a comedian. Now, somebody who's made a living in the industry, how would you rate the comedy stylings of one Vitor'sFarewell?
I think that I would give Vitor 10 out of 10 for effort. And yeah, I'd give him 10 out of 10 for effort.
And execution?
I'd give him 10 out of 10 for effort. He's got an infectious laugh. He's very clever. But Vitor is not the greatest comedian in the world, and that's essentially because Vitor, don't laugh at your own joke before we do. You've got to wait till you've said the joke, we laugh, then you can have a laugh. I know you know the punchline, and I know you know it's funny. Wait, my dear son, please wait.
He was a cadet in the same year that Leroy Ahmed was a cadet at SBS, and Yalda Hakim was a cadet at SBS. And remember, Yara. What we saw last weekend was Yalda Hakim making the front page of the Sun Herald.
Yes,
That's right.
I did see that.
And this was my thought that this is Vitor's legacy. On the same weekend that Yalda was making the front page, airbrushed though she was, of the...
and I would say, Vitor, what have you done?
That's right. This was my exact thought as well. I thought the boy is fleeing SBS to go to London instead of rising up and hosting Dateline, for example, or Living Black.
Yes, as she has been a video journalist.
Venture.
I've never seen Vitor pick up a camera in his life, you know? Unlike Yalda Hakim and Yara Muhalin, right. Award-winning.
That's right.
Yara
so where Yalda chooses to go to Libya, or Syria,
Vitor goes to
or
Brisbane.
Afghanistan,
Vitor goes
instead
to
he goes to Brisbane. That's piss weak.
Which I have to say, the food is debatably better, but surely there's more rainfall.
The security situation is better in Brisbane.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I don't know too much about north of the border, but what I can say is, Vitor, I caught your first news package for, you know, Under Pressure, Sally Esping, and we know the Portuguese map story is actually, you know, was like a bit of a laugh, but I'm glad you progressed from that and gone into, you know, your calling the game from probably what's the best club in the world, yeah, fishing town village, to actually, yeah, the big smoke in London.
Well, my advice is don't expect to have a conversation on the tube, number one, and try to get Srilla's contact book in Birmingham, number two.
I told him my advice in his card was to go out and enjoy London. The trouble is, I just don't think he will. I think he's going to sit in his little Clapham bedsit and just play Football Manager over and over again online with a load of London geeks who don't play this as well. Or watch Portuguese satellite television, which really, really concerns me.
First bit of advice I'd give him, steer clear of Greece. Because you're Portuguese, if you say that you're Portuguese in Greece, you'll never hear the end of it. First bit of advice. Second bit of advice, learn to drink. That's all I've got to say. And this is the best preparation at the Ivy, pool bar, night on the Turbs. Enjoy.
Learn how to drink beer. That's all I can say.
Have you got a team for the young man? Because he's struggling.
He's moving to Clapham. Fulham.
Fulham?
It's just up the way. Fulham. Fantastic location. Brilliant stadium. I love Fulham. It's a great club. You know, that's your team.
The big question we're asking everyone tonight is, who was your favourite Portuguese footballer of all time and why?
It definitely has to go down as Rui Costa. It broke my heart in 91 when he scored that goal against the young Socceroos in 91. But after that, I just followed his career. He was phenomenal.
My favourite Portuguese footballer was actually a Tottenham player, was José Domingues, because he was even smaller than Vitor'sFarewell and eminently more skillful than Vitor'sFarewell. Because I played futsal with Vitor. He has a radius of about 2 meters when he plays football. He's the crab from here to here, and then there's this, the teapot. And then he'll moan at the referee and walk off. So José Domingues will be the same size as Vitor, but infinitely better.
Not even two thoughts about this. The great Eusebio. The great Eusebio. Followed closely by Rui Costa from the Golden team that won nothing. And and Cristiano Ronaldo, because I love a man who cries.
I'd say Eusebio, not because I saw him live, but I saw so many documentaries on the guy. Obviously he's born in Mozambique, but an amazing footballer.
I have to say Ronaldo. I know a lot of people don't like him, but for me, he's an amazing player. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Vitor will agree, but I think Ronaldo.
And will you miss him on the UEFA Champions League podcast, the highest rating podcast ever to air on SBS radio and online?
Amazing. I think podcast ratings haven't been going that long, to be honest. But he's looking for an ISD end connection to join us in London. So hopefully technology gets him there.
To be honest, our pod has been fantastic. Vitor's been a big part of that. So whatever happens, whether he's in London, wherever else he travels to, he'll be part of that pod, and it's going to keep going next season. So I don't think it's going to end there.
Absolutely. Sure. And look, Driller Vanilla, MC Driller.
Yeah, look out for my latest rap too, by the way.
He's changing his name every week on Deepmol.
I'm telling you now, it keeps evolving.
It's amazing.
Be tuned. Keep tuned. Stay tuned.
Your favourite Portuguese footballer of all time and why?
Said it sometime. Do I need to have one? Okay. And why? Because of the name.
Just because.
Who is this said player? Who is this pie?
I'm going to see you guys later. See you on Sunday.
The man himself.
You're just coming.
No.
How do you actually pronounce it properly?
Who is this? Say it again.
So what happens if you've had like a big Korean dinner earlier that night?
Guys, thank you so much. Vitor'sFarewell, as he walks out, the man, the myth, the legend. There he is.
I'll see you on Sunday. Bring final cut. I'll give you a call.
Vitor, some final words to the camera.
Adeus.
sobresaltado.
Oh my God.
Oh,
De noche o de día.